Hi Gemini, it's Jen here from tarotspirit.net, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for the month of June 2017. I injured my hand very gracefully falling up the stairs. I should say I went rock climbing or something, but no, all of a sudden I had the bath going and I kind of lost track of time. And I said something classy like, "Oh shit!" And I went running up the stairs and I had socks on. I have a rug on my stairs and I just slipped and did a face plant and slammed my hand into the stairs. So that was graceful. So it's fine. I just like pulled a ligament, but so it hurts to shuffle. So I'm just going to pull some cards and I'm kind of every reading this month for every sign's a little different. But I'm just going to try to just let you know of few different scenarios that could be taking place with the cards that come out, and hopefully something might resonate with you that you can take away. I did just see the tower peeking out from beneath the card at the bottom of the deck. I don't always pay attention to the card below the bottom of the deck, but some of you may have had somewhat of a tower situation the beginning of this year, which kind of makes sense with some of the cards that are out here. And I think June is going to be your month of seeing the opportunity that lies in the wake of the tower. Once the dust settles, it's like the dust has finally settled from a tower situation. So this is a shakeup in your life where something you probably knew on some level wasn't really sustainable or solid, but you often were in denial about it, or you just don't want to deal with it. It comes crashing down in some way because it's something that had to be dealt with. So sometimes the universe comes in and says, well, you know what? I'm sick of waiting for you to deal with this. So here you go. And it shakes things up and it can be really unsettling, but it was like it had to happen eventually. And so now the dust has settled and you're like picking yourself up and ready to move forward. At the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles, and she's a really amazing queen. It's like you want to be grounded. The tower shakes things up. You want to be solid and grounded moving forward. You want a stable home that's peaceful and calm and run well. You're stay on top of your bills. You're going to exercise regularly, eat better, be just more in tune with your everyday surroundings, make your home comfortable, live somewhere you want to live, save some money. You want the work you do to be stable and calm and something you enjoy doing. You may want to work from home. You just want stability and calmness moving forward. If you were a little bit of a drama queen before or king, you're done. So for some of you even older people, it's like you've matured. That's what the tower forced you to do. You're maturing on some level. It's like you had to admit that there were some changes you needed to make moving forward. And that's fine. It was time. It was ready, and you were ready for them. And some beautiful things are going to happen out of this, but it really brought clearly into focus, like we have a bunch of swords cards here. You are no longer you're no longer in denial. So this was the denial card that I was talking about, where you're just in a situation, in a relation. I mean, it could be a relationship. You're in a relationship where you just are ignoring that you've just become bickering, resentful roommates on some level. Maybe you just don't connect anymore, but you're just more roommates. And maybe you've known they've drifted away forever, but you've never had the conversations. And now, um, you have to look and say, you know what, this isn't working anymore. And you're not in denial about certain things in your life anymore. You're taking that blindfold off. The tower has ripped that blindfold off, and stop that. And once that happens, you're like, I'm done. I am done with situations that bring me down, that people who don't support me, negative thoughts, feeling bad about myself, being in a mentally abusive situation or an abusive situation, mentally being exhausted and worrying about things or ignoring things, or whatever. It's like there's some area of your life that the tower makes things pretty final, but you're like, I am done. I get it, and I'm done. Because some people fight the tower even after it's happened, and you're not doing that. You're like, I'm going to communicate better moving forward. And this queen's like, the truth is going to come out. Again, I'm no longer in denial. The truth is going to come out, and I am going to cut out anything in my life that is not sustainable, that is not serving me in a positive way, whether it's my own habits, other people, situations. You're done. Like, you're cleaning house. You're done. And you're okay with it. It isn't like a frantic energy. It's a very actually calm, grounded energy where you get it, and you're making some big changes. I mean, we have the death card, and welcome the death card. It's like, once a situation has happened, you can never live your life the same way anymore. It has to transform. It has to be different. There's often a butterfly in these pictures, and it shows, the caterpillar and the butterfly were the same being, but the butterfly will never go back to being the caterpillar. And that's you. You are a butterfly now. And your life is changing. You're moving on. You're taking flight. You're soaring above sort of drama and minutia and crap that just dragged you down, and living on like a different plane, not like literally, but like a higher level. You're not getting caught up in bullshit and the minutia of life anymore. And to do that, you're walking away from emotional things that didn't make you feel good. You're putting energy into and tolerating people or situations that were not good for you. And it's hard to walk away with the Eight of Cups because we've expended a lot of energy. If this is a marriage, I mean, people who have been married for, 10, 20, 30 years, it's really tough to get rid of that. But, on some level, you may have known for the last 15 or 20, maybe it wasn't really working, but and once you've invested that much time, it almost is like gambling, where just, I've already lost this much money, I just got to keep putting more quarters in and more. It's like, you need to know when to cut your losses. And it's time to cut your losses this month in certain areas. But what's coming in is, right at the center of the reading is the Ace of Wands. It's like you're getting your mojo back. You're getting your passion back for life. You didn't realize how numb in some areas, at least, that you had become. You were just drained and going through the motions and in denial. And you had stopped living on some level. And this is getting your flame, like your pilot light went out. And this is igniting you again, igniting the passion in you. And maybe you're like, oh my God, I could be in a relationship with passion and excitement. I'm starting to feel desirable again. I'm starting to want things and look forward to things and pursuing things I'm passionate about and excited about. I have a spring in my step again. And new love, a new emotional beginning, new relationships, new experiences, positive emotional experiences coming into your life. I mean, these two together are like, I really think you became numb and you didn't even realize it in some part of your life. Again, this doesn't have to be your whole life. Maybe you had a passion that you sort of let go of for money or someone else or something. Could even be you were blocking your own self, um, and you're bringing it back into your life. This is something I brought me so much joy and I love to do, and I need to find a way to bring that back into my life. You're living again. You're picking yourself up and dusting yourself off, and seeing things differently and moving forward. And look at we have the victory card. So on some level, for some of you, it's weird. This is victory card, accolades, getting acknowledged for something. It's a homecoming, a coming home. Maybe some of you are going to move home, get a new home. Something about something from the past. Just this shift, and a lot of this could be mentally shifting and changing and living things differently and looking at things differently, and people are going to recognize it. People are going to see the change in you, and it's going to attract that type of energy, people with that type of energy that are happy and don't want to get caught in pettiness, um, and want to move forward with energy and excitement and appreciate the things they have in life. And so you're going to attract this type of energy to you. So this whole tower experience is you're getting grounded. You're realizing life is too short to keep negative situations and people in your life, and you just are willing to let go of denial, of bad habits, of negative people and negative situations, and start fresh. At this Ace of Wands is getting your zest for life back, opening to new experiences and new way of doing things, and it's just going to make your life incredibly successful moving forward. So thanks for watching, Gemini, and I'll see you at the next reading. Take care.